Imagine capturing a lion, caging it, shipping it across the Mediterranean. Stage 1, capture. Stage 2, sea voyage. Stage 3, overland through Gaul. Stage 4, channel crossing. Stage 5, overland to York. The expense, the effort, the danger. Imagine this. Roman Britain, rain-swept skies maybe 2,000 years ago. Deep beneath the modern city of York, archaeologists unearth a skeleton, a Roman gladiator. Gruesome enough, right? But wait, these bones hold an impossible secret. The unmistakable bite marks of a lion. Forget dusty textbooks. This isn't just another find. This is the first, solid, bone-deep proof of a man fighting a lion in a Roman arena in Britain. It rips up what we thought we knew. We've seen mosaics, read accounts, and sure. But this is real, tangible, history you can almost touch. This single skeleton connects us, viscerally, to the brutal reality of Roman entertainment, stretching all the way to the misty edges of the empire. How did this happen? How did a lion even get to northern Britain? And what does this one man's death tell us about life on the Roman frontier? The discovery comes from a strange Roman cemetery at Driffield Terrace, just outside York, or Eboracum as the Romans called it. This place was already raising eyebrows. Around 82 skeletons, almost all male, many decapitated. Not your average graveyard. Rebels? Executed soldiers? Theories flew. But pinning it on gladiators? That was mostly guesswork. Until now. Until this one set of bones, belonging to a man in his late 20s or early 30s, turned up carrying the signature of a big cat. Osteoarchaeologist Melon Holst points out the specific damage, the depth, the spacing, the trauma on the hip bone. It screams lion. But this wasn't an isolated clue. Many skeletons here showed signs of a hard life. Stronger bone development in one arm, the fighting arm, and healed fractures suggesting repeated serious injuries they somehow survived. Isotope analysis even revealed these men weren't locals. They came from across the Roman world, some even from North Africa. Imported fighters, brought to York for the arena. Yet they weren't just discarded. The burials show care, respect even. Grave goods were found, even horse remains placed above one burial. Perhaps fellow fighters gave them proper funerals. It complicates the picture. These weren't just disposable commodities. So, back to the lion bite. On the hip, deep puncture marks. High-resolution 3D scans. Comparisons with bite marks from lions, tigers, leopards, consultations with zoo experts, like CSI, Roman York. The conclusion, definitely a lion. It's the first direct skeletal evidence of a gladiator big cat encounter anywhere in the Roman Empire. Not just Britain, anywhere. But the hip? Not a killing bite. The lion probably didn't deliver the fatal blow. The lack of healing suggests the bite happened around the time of death. Maybe after the gladiator was already down, wounded or dead. Perhaps the lion was dragging the body, a para-mortem injury. The decapitation? That happened later. Post-mortem, matching others in the cemetery. Its exact meaning still debated. Ritual? Local custom? We don't know. This man's skeleton tells other tales too. Spinal damage from years of heavy training, signs of past lung inflammation, even childhood malnutrition. A tough start for someone who became a robust fighter. His life was brutal even before his final fight. This find transforms our view of Roman Britain. We knew they had amphitheaters, at least 7 discovered in London, Chester, Caerleon. Chester's held maybe 8,000 people. But York, a major legionary fortress, a provincial capital, visited by emperors like Septimius Severus. The place Constantine was declared emperor. It must have had one, even if we haven't found it yet. You need entertainment for the troops, for the elite, and now we have proof. Man versus beast contests, Venetians, with imported lions happened this far north. Mosaics showing these scenes weren't just copies of Roman culture. They reflected the practice of Roman culture right here. The logistics are mind-boggling. Imagine capturing a lion in North Africa or the Middle East, caging it, shipping it across the Mediterranean, hauling it overland through Gaul, crossing the English Channel, then another long trek north to York. Stage 1, capture. Stage 2, sea voyage. Stage 3, overland through Gaul. Stage 4, channel crossing. Stage 5, overland to York. The expense, the effort, the danger. Ships, cages, handlers, food, security. It underscores the sheer importance of these violent spectacles in Roman provincial life. It was about power, control, reinforcing the social order, making everyone feel Roman, even through brutality. It showed Rome could command nature itself, far from the capital. This skeleton connects us to the legends. Androcles and his friendly lion, Emperor Commodus slaughtering beasts for show. It grounds those stories. Humans facing lions in arenas wasn't just myth or imperial excess in Rome. It happened here. Picture it. The roar of the crowd in York's lost amphitheater. The mix of dread and excitement. A gladiator facing a creature most people there had never seen. The shock value alone, immense. This one man, marked by a lion, forces us to confront the brutal reality beneath the romanticized image of Rome. It echoes through time. What other stories lie hidden beneath our feet? And what does this ancient fascination with spectacle, this intersection of human brutality and animal power, tell us about ourselves even now? Beneath the streets of modern York, the faint roar of a crowd, the dust of an arena, and a desperate fight between a man and a beast brought from halfway across the known world. A captivating, brutal past suddenly brought back to life.